appointment. I have fluoride on my teeth. I laid there for three hours. And they kept saying, like, open your mouth wider and all that other stuff. And I was like, you realize I have not moved an inch in 3 hours. Ugh. Not fun. Not fun. And then last night I was going to get some stuff done. And then I didn't. So that was frustrating. So I set a alarm on my phone to go off at 10 p.m. from now on and just really try to lock in on that. So, yeah. Also, I mean, you just have to laugh about it because, like, this is so temporary. You only get to live today once, so why don't we, like, actually enjoy it, you know, instead of feeling like the biggest piece of garbage in the world. There's already plenty of people that feel that way. Sorry, there's just all this fluoride in my teeth. Yeah. Like, just keep it on your teeth as long as possible. For me, when a healing process takes a long time, I take that personally. Or when something takes a long time, it's like, I must be the problem. Or there must be a lot of junk, right? Like, literally, they looked at all my teeth. And then they had the teacher person look at my teeth. And then they, like, did all these other cleaning things on my teeth. It took forever, and I was laying there the entire time. The best part was when the water ran out, and so they had to put more water, but they don't use actual water. They use water with some tablet in it. It tasted disgusting. It's like, what are we doing, guys? So, some real heart-to-heart with myself, laying there for 3 hours straight. I can't move. I have ADHD. At some point, my legs are moving. My brain is like, I'm about to explode. I can't do this anymore, you know? Anyway, I was pretty sure that the door was going to be locked when I got home. I was right. So it's like, we just have to laugh about it. We only get to live today once. There's only one March 3rd, 2026 is today. There's only one. You only get one. That's it. So I think of, like, times on my mission where I was feeling stressed out or whatever. Guess what? The day's gone. Forever gone. Everything I was stressed about at that time, basically gone. I'm still the same human being. Like, today, there's some things I'm stressed about. 10 years from now, all that will be gone. So it's like, okay, well, what do you want to do to help out future you? Because, like, you only get to live today once. It's like, for one thing, we're doing this to get the live stream check in there, 30-minute live stream doing that. But, other than that, I probably need to do some running, do some other stuff, especially since I'm locked at my apartment. Lol. The only reason I'm spitting is there's still fluoride on my teeth, and I don't like it. Yeah, so today was very reactive, which is frustrating as can be. I got to my appointment like 15 minutes late, but they had such a long line that it actually didn't matter. So, but we're definitely feeling it today. We're feeling it today. Yesterday was the time when they said they were going to get back to me about that job I applied for. They have not gotten back to me. They did not send an email. They did jack nothing. And I have no way. I think I could reach them by, like, going on their website, finding someplace. But it's like, I don't know. Do I really want to call them just for them to be like, oh, yeah, right after you left, this perfect candidate walked in and we hired them instead. But, like, this is it. You only get to live today once. So, whatever you do with it. Like, this is it. Zero. You've no chance to repeat today. Zero chance. So, got this fluoride in my teeth. Said I locked down my apartment. What's that? Y2 Kinosuke? I hope you're good. Hope your day's going better than mine is. But yeah, no, it was just 3 hours is a long time to be laying there doing literally nothing. Well, like opening your mouth and stuff for the dentist people. So it was like out of school. So it was like there was a student working on me, and then the teacher worked on me, and then the student worked on me again. Demetrius, what's up? So it was not, my brain was starting to die and dissolve around like hour 2.5. Because I thought this was going to be quick. So we were doing 2 checkups, and then there was going to be another one. And then if I wanted to get my cavities filled or whatever, I was going to have to pay, obviously. So, yeah, it was taking way too long, bro. I think this is the first time I've seen you, Kinsake. I don't even recognize your name. James, what's up? You bedazzled your deodorant? Okay, see, that sounds like you're living life to the fullest. That's what you have to do. See, you really don't want to wait before you're taking action, before you're doing all these things. There's a lot of things on social media and YouTube being like, oh yeah, you gotta build discipline. You gotta like watch this if you want to change your life or whatever. It's like some of that stuff can be helpful. Oh, Kinsake, you do? Well, shout out to Kinsake. So who? What's up? We got fluoride on my teeth right now, locked out of my apartment, but we're doing this real quick because we know this is it. This is it. Like right now we're single, we're chilling, we're vibing, but 2 years from now, it'll probably be different. God is testing me right now. I had a job interview last week that I thought something would happen. Maybe we could have my money situation improve. They have done jack nothing. They have not reached out. They have not done anything. Yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, the door was unlocked when I left. And I was like, I know my roommate's going to lock it. I was looking for my key. I don't know where it went. It disappeared. My room is so small. It's so easy to lose things. With the ADHD, like, you start to lose your brain when... Like, because I have a lower executive function, right? So, and that's occupied by, basically, it makes it more difficult for me to switch tasks. So I could focus deeper, which that could be very useful. However, with the lower executive function means my decision fatigue goes away faster, which means when I have to make a ton of decisions, I start to lose my mind. So when I walk into a room and I'm like, oh no, where are my keys? Where's my wallet? Where's all these things? I'm not in a normal place. It gets frustrating really quickly. So nobody's at home. Everybody's at work. The plan now. So we're gonna make the most of this because that's what we have to do. Because you get one chance to live today. That's it. One chance. There's this lady at the dentist office who's kind of old and crusty, and I had the thought, like, she was probably really pretty when she was younger, maybe. I don't know. But I just kind of had that thought. It's like, the time flies by regardless of how you spend it. So, I mean, I'll be 30 in June. Time has flown by. You can't get a single day back. You can't get a single moment back. Can't take a single click back. You can't take a single word back. Can't take a single action back. Once it's done, it's done. So... it is what it is, man. So the only thing you can do right now, if you're in a humbling spot, is just to try to make good choices now. Be patient with yourself now. And choose yourself now. Because there'll still be people that want to choose, that are like trying to get you to do things. And that's all, of course, fine. But if you're in a not good mental state, like, you got to do things to improve yourself. You can't, like... numb that away by spending time with other people. I think it's good to spend time with other people. I'm talking about like when you have things you need to do and you're avoiding responsibility, you're avoiding work, like your brain is going to go absolute off the walls. So, yeah. What time is it? All right, it's like noon. It's noon. So I've got no money with me. We got fluoride on my teeth, so I'm probably not going to eat anything for like 5 or 6 hours. Well, my roommate will probably be back around 5. So the plan is to probably, we're going to make the most of it, obviously. Arrow, what's up, dude? So we're going to make the most of it because that's what we got to do. We got to do that. Because yesterday I really acted more like a victim when I was frustrated that they weren't getting back to me about the job. So today, make sure we get our 10,000 steps in. We're getting our 30-minute live stream in right now. Then I'm probably going to walk over somewhere, talk to people. That's probably what we're going to do. We're just going to get all my energy out. So I got all this energy right now. I was literally laying at that dentist office for 3 hours straight. You start to lose your brain cells when you're doing that. There was no like good job. I mean, there was some good job, but it was mostly like open your mouth wider, do this, do that. Ugh, getting order around. It was definitely good inspiration for future Dallin. Like, dude, like take care of your teeth, floss your teeth better, brush more often, brush longer, because that makes it easier for all these. It makes it easier for everybody. If you just take care of yourself, it makes it easier for everybody. I mean, that's the case of everything in life. If you just take care of yourself, if you just, you know, do what you got to do, make the money you got to make, do things you got to do. I mean, you're making life easier for everybody else. Because other people are going to want to connect with you, spend time with you, etc. So we're just going to give this day to God and trust that today's going to be an absolute banger and it's going to be okay, even though I'm locked out. We're just going to own it, do the best we can. That's all we can do, because like this is the only chance you get to live today. So I actually saw this video from Dan Martell, somebody I like a lot of his stuff. And he's saying, like, what if you showed up for 1,000 days in a row? Like, all the things you want to do, all those non-negotiable stuff, whether it's riding, running, all that stuff. What if you did that 1,000 days in a row? I was like, well, you'd be living a completely different life. I feel like for me, there's been some things I've been pretty consistent at, which it's helped me live a better life. But I haven't been like that consistent. 1,000 days in a row? No way. I mean, if I did 1,000 days of daily YouTube 30-minute live streams, that'd be dope. I mean, it's still possible. 3,000 days from now is in 2029. So, I don't know. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're thinking. We're going to make the most of this. That's all we can do. Own the day. And, like, people are going to judge you either way, dude. So just be you. Just put yourself out there. Live your best life. You're going to have low moments, low or even low days kind of thing. But then you just kind of bounce back. Today's definitely kind of a lower point. That's okay. We just make the most of it. We just get after it, because this is the only chance you'll have to live today. So, yeah. And not like stress yourself out so much about things, because you have needs, and with childhood, there was some unmet needs. And so your adulthood, a lot of it is you're wanting to meet some of those needs, whether like you didn't feel very valued, you know, any of those things. You have the chance now in adulthood, if you are an adult, to help out with some of that stuff. So yeah, man, I mean, it's frustrating to not get any kind of message back from the job, like, hey, you didn't get the job. I mean, some kind of courtesy would have been nice, but literally nothing. It's humbling. I mean, they probably had some other person come through that was like perfect for the role, and then they just chose them right like that. Like, I have like a couple years of experience, but if you've like a decade or more, that obviously wins. It's a numbers game. A lot of these things are a numbers game. You just got to put yourself out there more. You got to do more things. Like me doing this live stream probably won't lead to a ton of things, but I could always go back to it in the future and laugh at it. Laugh at it, laugh with it, whatever, you know? And it might get like a subscriber or two. Maybe somebody can go back and rewatch this. I have to keep a better idea. Like Kinosake, maybe he's been here before. He's saying he watches all my live streams. He would have to be like here when I'm not here. Cause like, I'm not even kidding. I maybe have seen him like once or twice, but maybe. But if he watches every day, like there's no way. He would have had to have gone back and watched some of them, which is possible. But I don't know. So we're almost at the halfway mark, folks. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I have health. I have strength. I have ability to think for now. So you just got to keep going. Cindy, that's one I recognize. Hello. Hi. I'm locked out of my apartment today. Also went to a dentist appointment that was 3+ hours long. I was laying there for a really long time, and I was really starting, my ADHD brain was really starting to freak out. It's like, I'm hungry. We're just laying here doing nothing else. What are we doing? It is what it is. At this point, we're just going to try to make the absolute most of it. Alan, Stein, and Bella, hello. Hello there. It's like you just make the absolute most of it from this point on, right? You look at all the multi-millionaire billionaires, they all are using our time better than we do, right? You're back in Chicago. That's cool. Yeah, they're using their time better than we do. They're leveraging it out. They're doing stuff that works for them behind the scenes. Like James Clear appearing on all these podcasts that knows keep a consistent funnel to his work. He said something on a podcast pretty recently that said he was on a 6-month break, or he was dialing it back for 6 months. And he can do that because he's the guy who wrote Atomic Habits and makes money out the wazoo. So, but he was saying, like, I'm so glad to 10 years ago, James, that was willing to put in so much work, because he is willing to put in so much work so that he could live the life he is living right now, where he could take a step back to be there more for his family and kids, because he makes so much money without even thinking about it. He doesn't have to think about it anymore. He doesn't have to think about money. All he has to think about is his creativity and his focus. That's all he has to think about. I'm at a point in mind where it's easy to stress about money. How does this make money? Other people, etc. I'd like to be out of this position in a couple of years, but that's not going to happen by accident. It's going to happen from really owning every day. I didn't move out. No, I got locked out. My roommates all went to work and they locked the door, obviously. I went to my dentist appointment. I didn't think it'd be very long. I thought I'd be back in time before they left. The dentist appointment ended up being hecka long, to where I was losing brain cells. And I thought I had my key close by, but I could not find it. It's frustrating, dude. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better. That's what I just keep saying. Tomorrow will be better. Today, definitely. We're gonna try to make the most of it, dude. Really try to make the most of it, because it's tempting, and I've had days where I just had a long day of doing basically nothing, like playing video games or watching movies or whatever. It's like, well, it's fine to do that every once in a while, but like you will never live today again, ever. So like if there's some special occasion or something like that, like this is it, right? So a frame I try to live in, it's like if there's something that I could do at really any time, like watch a movie or something, then I try not to prioritize that over the things that you can only do today, right? So, yeah. That's basically all I have for you today. Like, we'll keep going, obviously. Our back's against the wall, in a way. You hate other people's lives because they're so stupid. All right, then, you do you. I think hate is a really strong word that we shouldn't hate anything, but I don't know. You do you. So we're just gonna walk around since I can't get in today. We're just gonna walk around everywhere else and probably meet some people. So that'll be fun. But yeah, we're gonna end today at the 30-minute live stream ending. Cindy said you're cool. Well, thank you. I try to do things that would help future Dallin to help him out. Oh, that's true. People actually smoke on the live. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people throwing their lives away. So what happened was a lot of people, they thought certain things would have happened in their life by now, but since it hasn't happened, they're upset. and they feel entitled. And I can say this because it's something I feel sometimes. It's like I did 4 years of college. The job I had lined up at graduation fell through, and I've just kind of been bouncing around. And then there's other people, it's like, it would have been nice to get married like 5 years ago. But it's like, no, like, you can do all the right things and it doesn't happen. You know? Oh, well, I appreciate that, Cindy. You can do all the right things and nothing happens. So, end of the day, you really got to look out for yourself. Be patient with yourself. Own your own journey. That's what, like, you got to do that because nobody will do that for you. So, I don't know. At the very least, we're showing up for myself by doing this today. I'm like, get a life you smoke on a live stream. Yeah, and a lot of those guys, they get a lot of attention too. I don't know. I do think that there's certain behavior that draws attention to you, like smoking. All those kind of things that draws attention to you, and it's not good attention, but it's attention. And believe it or not, attention is what rules this world. And it doesn't even have to be good attention. There's people who have bad intention and tons of attention. Bad intention, tons of attention, and they make buka bucks. And it makes this world a much worse place to live in. But you know what? You try to do good with the life you have and not be pulled down by the negative stuff. I have not seen Stranger Things. I've never smoked before, so that will never happen. My brain is already kind of messed up enough. I cannot imagine doing that. So, I don't know. Like, this is probably a blessing in disguise being locked out today. That's how we're choosing to look at it. If I had some money, I could catch a train. That'd be fun. I don't know. It'd be nice to have the money thing figured out. Like, if I had the money thing figured out, I could do whatever I wanted. But as of right now, I don't. So, we just have to make the most of it. That's all we can do. So, what we do know is that if I don't show up for myself, and I don't be patient with myself, and I don't give myself the personal attention that I need, then it's not going to get better. So, you know, like, you gotta do certain things that get you out of your comfort zone and help you grow. Well, yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's certain things it just has to be a no. If you want to become, there's certain things, if you want to become that thing, then there's certain things you cannot do. If you want to become a marathon runner, like really good, like I would like to be, and a father, like I'd like to be, and all that other stuff, it's like, well, there's certain things you cannot do because you need to be at a certain level. You just can't. You're so cool when you talk. I haven't seen your videos before. I like all of them. Well, that's very nice of you, Cindy. We're trying to make the most of what we got to work with. We really are. So there's some things in my life. It's like, yeah, it would have been nice to get handed a new hand of cards, but I do think that things are going to work out in a great way. But I do have to keep putting myself out there, and it is what it is. I'm in Utah. I am in Utah. So, but yeah, after walking around for a little bit, I feel a little calmer. I mean, with the ADHD, I mean, you just have to move. Laying for 3 hours. I was literally laying there, motionless, basically, for 3 hours straight at that dentist office. I was starting to lose all the brain cells. It's like 3 hours. I could have watched a whole Harry Potter movie. I could have ran a half marathon. I could have done a lot of other things. There I was, just laying there. There I was. Yeah, I moved here. I followed a prompting from God back in October 2024. That's how we ended up here. I just been on the adventure, on the grind. I write a weekly newsletter about my adventures, so there you go. There you go. So, yeah. It's gonna get better. This is literally only, it's very temporary. Make the most of it. See, like, there's a lot of those people going to school. It's just temporary. You gotta make the most of it. Especially when you're in college. Like, you want to be talking to your classmates, teachers. Like, you never know who you'll want to keep in touch with, who could really come in handy. Like, I think I did that very well in college. I'll give myself praise for that all day long. I built some very good relationships with teachers and stuff in college. Is this gonna work? We're trying to get, come on. I think the elevator's having a day kind of like my day. He's just kind of not feeling it. Oh, no, here it comes. Oh, I 100% have ADHD. I got diagnosed when I was 20 and made a lot of things make sense. Yep. We're going up. But that's what it is, man. I mean, we're at like 958 subscribers. We had 1,000 pretty soon. It's just, you keep stacking on wins. You don't do anything really stupid. You learn from your mistakes. You figure it out. It's a battle though. It really is a battle. Especially when you're trying to get to a higher, better place than you've ever been before. That is growth, and growth requires discomfort. It's not going to happen without discomfort. So, with my email list, most of the people on the list, like 800 or more of them, are people that I added personally from me walking and talking up to them. I would support you if I was all the humans in the world because I love God. Well, that's very thoughtful of you, Cindy. Yeah, we're just walking along, making the most of it, reminding future me what happens when things outside of my control occur. We make the most of it because you only get to live today once. Today, that's it. So, there's things I stressed out about in college way too much. College is done and over with, So, same thing with this season. Right now I'm single. It's like someday I will not be single anymore and I will never be able to go back. So we gotta vibe in the right now. This is a very important day. It's very important that you show up when things don't feel like they're going very well. That's important. So, yeah, there's a lot of cars. You're in Finland? Oh, cool. Yeah, I have on my podcast, literally, my second most listened to country is Finland, so you could jump on the bandwagon. The Yield Today with Dallin Candland podcast on Spotify. Yeah, that's cool. It is way loud. People are moving along. Cars, everything. So, but yeah, probably we're crossing over. Yeah. There's my happy place, the track. I've been running there a lot. We're gonna do some running there today. Just help me get all this energy out. And then after that, it'll be probably 1 or 2. I'll probably go and talk to some people or something after that. So, like I said, we're gonna make the most of it. Seize the day. My dad would always tell me that, seize the day. Carpe diem. And then probably when I get back around 4 or 5 o'clock, it'll be the door will be unlocked. So, but yep, that is it. Your happy place outside, that's good. It's a good happy place to have. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just got to surrender today to God and be like, hey, like, today really isn't really going how I wanted it to go. But you can still make something good out of it. So that's what we're going to do. Give the day to God. He'll help you to do much more with it. John 10:10 says that the thief cometh to steal and to destroy. I have come that they might have life, that they might have it more abundantly. So Satan came to destroy, steal, all that stuff with your time. Jesus wants us to live more abundant lives. So that's what we try to do here. That's what we try to do while we have time, while we have the ability to do so. Just moving things along day by day. So that's where we're at. Just try to make the most of it. Let God carry you and help you through whatever you're going through. I'm gonna go move in a month. Okay, cool. Nice. That sounds good. That guy did his presentation. You're in Russia. Oh, that's cool. I've never been even outside of the United States, so I definitely need to. I was really hoping this year to be the year I finally got out of the United States, but we'll see. If you want something, there's a certain level of focus and good choices and stuff that's required. And money. Money doesn't care about your feelings. You have to make the money. Got to make the dough to get to the place. So that is it. Well, we're basically here. Probably just gonna go talk to some people, vibe, do some writing on my phone, I guess, and stuff. And yeah, we'll just make the most of it. That's all we can do. So yeah, not gonna be eating anything for a little while. Still got the fluoride on my teeth. So yeah, we're just gonna keep moving and grooving and make the most of stuff. Back from Finland, you in Russian. That's cool. Yeah, we're just chilling here in good old Utah. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a Fantastic day. We are over the 30-minute mark. I usually keep these right around 30 minutes usually. I'm just gonna walk around, try to make the most of all of this, probably talk to some people. 316 D-Tray, thanks for putting everything in perspective. Yeah, you know, it helps to frame things. It helps to frame things in a certain way, being like, your life is made up of seasons, and this season is short, and this day in this season is very, very, very short. I'm in Finland, so there's kind of very much snow. I do not like it, it's so cold. Yeah, it's pretty warm here. Just chilling with my sweater. So, and I'm pretty warm. So, but yeah, no, this is very, very, very short time. In this season, you got a number of days, and you're not going to get to repeat any of them. There's some video games where they use the day and night system to like track progress. Like Don't Starve is a good one. If you're playing Don't Starve and you have a day where you don't really do anything, you don't gather any lumber or anything like that, you're going to die. So, you know, that there's a lot of similarities to life. If you have deadlines coming up with school, homework, etc., doing the day-to-day stuff you need to do, something's going to happen, right? Your ego's going to get damaged. You're going to be hurting. So it's better to hurt because of growth than to hurt because of like pain. We're gonna take some shots. They're doing some kind of thing here today. Oh my gosh. Third one? Okay, third one was buckets. I have not watched Creekcraft, no. Oh, there you go. Your buckets, you're just making all those shots. Yeah, I'm live streaming to YouTube right now, so that's why I'm shooting with one hand. How's school going for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Good. What about you?
Well, I'm not a student. I'm just here. I'm locked out of my apartment today.
I'm telling my cognitive psychology class, but I'm even that good.
Oh, gotcha.
So do you live close by?
I live pretty close by, yeah.
That's nice.
I shot that one really well because that one's not even, that one's stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. Cindy, you're in school? That's cool. I'm probably going to end the live stream here, but thanks for watching. God is good. We're just making the most of this. Today's the only day you'll get to have today, so there you go. I want to end it on a make, though. Oh my goodness. We'll get one of these. There we go. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.